So, hey guys, I know in the last time we think addition and multiplication principle in terms of sets, and I hope you had enjoyed that approach. Now, let's see something which is even more interesting, I would say. Say, uh, if you told me uh, that I am having set A whose cardinality is 10 and having set B whose cardinality is 8. Now you asked me or tell me the answer for A union B. Now here I would say the information is incomplete. Okay, because why? See, if I told you answer simply the cardinality of A plus cardinality of B, right? The answer would be 18 if I sum these two up. But what might happen is that, see, cardinality of A is 10. So what could happen? This is 4, this is 6, and this is 2. Now if you see this picture here in set A, this 4 is been occupied over here. Okay, don't mix it with the 6 part, it's not crossing the boundary, right? So if you ask me over here, how many elements are in set A? So what can I say? These 4 are there along with these 6 are also there in the set A, right? So that's why I am saying the cardinality of set A as 10, right? Because the sole part which belongs to A consists of 4 elements and the part which is in common with the set B consists of 6 elements, right? Now if you asked again what is the cardinality of set B, again the answer is 8 because these two belongs to separately to the set B, right? They are not in common with anyone, they purely belong to set B. Now these 6 are the elements which belong to set B also. So when I am asked you, tell me the total cardinality of the set B, you are in natural to bound to add these two up because even though six are shared by A, six elements are shared by A and B, six elements still belong to set B, right? So when I asked you how many elements are there in set B, you would say 8 as it's a process of 6 plus 2. And if I ask you why it is 10, because you would say 4 are belonging specifically to A, whereas it shares 6 elements in common with B, but it does belong to set A also, right? So why this approach is wrong? See, when I am adding set A plus set B's cardinality, what happens is that I am adding 4 plus 6, and for B I were again adding 6 plus 2. But now we know that this 6 is only occurred one time. So what the mistake we are doing here? We are adding it two times because it's been shared between A and B. So what we did, we add the part which is shared between A and B, which I can represent it as this, two times. But how many times I wanted it? Only one time. So what I need to do? I need to simply subtract it once, right? A intersection B, I need to subtract. So what would be the answer? It would be 4 plus 6, which is 10, plus 6 plus 2, which is 8, minus 6. So how will it look? See, I for the purpose of intuitive understanding, I am writing this as a 4 plus 6 and not just 10. So say 6 cancelled this 6. Okay, so what I have, 4 plus 6 plus 2. What does it represent? These four elements are the elements which belongs purely to set A and not at all to any other. So A minus A intersection B. So what I did, these are the elements which purely belong to A because I subtracted other elements which A shared in common with someone, right? On the similar ground, what does it says to me? I am having set B and I am removing A intersection B wala part, right? Because I just talking about purely set B, what does it have? Not as in common. And what this is? See, this is the part which belongs to both A and B and we didn't count it yet. So what it is? It is the intersection both are having, A intersection B, right? I hope you got this idea. Now let's look at some more advanced thing, I would say, right? So what happens when we extend the same concept to the 3 set? Okay, now as we saw earlier, what would be the answer for the A union B union C? So you might be saying, okay, let's add just these three elements, okay, these three sets cardinality. I'm sorry there. But what happened is that the part which belong to A and B, see this part has been added twice, right? Because when you add A, you took the A intersection B part, right? Because what you can say, you took the what solely belongs to A plus what belongs in common with A and B, right? So here you added A intersection B also, right? Now when you add B, what you did, you took the part which solely belongs to B plus A intersection B. So what mistake we did, we again added the A intersection B. Now this same story will repeat with the A intersection C also. Okay. Oh, just give me a second. Yeah. So the same story would be with the A intersection C. Hmm, okay. Okay. We are good to go. So similar on the similar lines, what I can say, if A and C are sharing something, then that intersection between them, which is A intersection C, was been added when I added the A, but it was again added when I added the C. So again I added the A intersection C. So how many times did it come? It also came two times. So indirectly what I can say, A intersection B came two times from the A and from the B. So it came two times. Then A intersection C also came two times from the A from the C. And lastly B intersection C also came for two times. But how many times we wanted them to be? We don't wanted them to be for the two times, we just wanted them for the one time, right? Okay, so what we need to do, we need to subtract them. Okay, so what we will do, we will simply subtract the A intersection B, right? We will subtract the A intersection C, and we will subtract the B intersection C. Cool. Now if we look at the big picture, we find it's, yeah, all right, that's correct. But let's talk about this part. This is the most important part. Okay, so as we saw A intersection B with respect to A and B, let's see A intersection B intersection C with respect to A intersection B, B intersection C, and A intersection C. Okay, so when I added A, B, and C, sorry, C, what I did, this part were calculated along with A, along with B, and along with C. So in total, how many times I calculated this? I calculated this three times. Are you with me? Right? Then we understood that we had done some over counting, right? So what we did, we subtracted A intersection B, B intersection C, and the A intersection C, right? So in that process, what happened? How many times did this part will be removed? See, before subtracting this from the our total summation of these three elements, I had the A intersection B intersection C three times, and when I subtracted each of these term one time, what I did, A intersection B also includes the A intersection B intersection C, because it is the subset of A intersection B, right? So I again removed it three times. Okay, A intersection B intersection C got removed three times because of these three terms. Correct? Are you with me? Now if I removed them three times, so what is their total count? Their total count has been reduced to zero. But how many time I wanted them? I wanted them exactly one time, right? Otherwise how I could form these circles, right? So what I need to do in this formula, I simply need to add A intersection B intersection C. Right. Now let's summarize what we learned. So whenever I am writing A union B union C, I first added all the terms A, B and C, whatever their cardinality might be. But what issue there we had, the A intersection B got added twice because it were included in A also, in B also. So we need to subtract it once. Okay, we subtracted. Similar story had for the A intersection C and the B intersection C. Okay, good. In these three terms, we had added the A intersection B intersection C three times. In these three terms, A intersection B intersection C is also subset of these three terms. So we subtracted it three times. But how many times we wanted it? Exactly one time. So how by how much we are missing the count? By one. Okay. So we need to add it one time. Okay. A intersection B intersection C. Cool. So I hope you have understand this. If you have any doubts, please discuss in the comment section so that others can also discuss their doubt, can help you and get help. Okay. I think this was a pretty good video. Okay. So take care of your time and take care of yourself, and later we will be seeing much more good techniques even better than this. Okay. Bye.